Greetings, everyone. This is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, the founder of the Digital Domination Tribe. We are live tonight on Sunday, November the 9th, 2025. 2025. We are broadcasting tonight simultaneously through Facebook and YouTube. So, to all my Facebook family and supporters out there, greetings and peace to you. To all my YouTube family and supporters and friends out there, peace and greetings to you. I'll be talking to both audiences simultaneously tonight to get this message out and get it done and get on about our business. All right. I got a football game that's coming on tonight, which is the Steelers versus the Chargers. And as you know, as you may know or not know, I'm a big Steelers fan. So I'm looking forward to enjoying the game, enjoying some good eats, and hopefully for a good win, good finish. Okay, so on this Sunday broadcast, I just wanted to talk to you about a new week is coming up. For this is for all my digital creators and content creators and digital marketers. A whole new week is coming upon us, and you know or should know that the algorithms of social media and platforms, they reward consistency. You are rewarded for your consistency, whether that consistency is twice a week and you do that every week for twice a week or three times a week, or if you post regularly on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but you do that every week. That is a consistent schedule and consistent behavior, and you are rewarded algorithmically, if that's even a word, for your consistency. And it also builds an audience for you who look forward to your consistency and your regularly programming. Like, for instance, I mentioned, the game tonight. I like football. Every season, you have the same basic football schedule. You don't have to just flip channels or flip your Roku. Oh, I didn't know a game was on tonight. Man, let me go and check this out. If you're a football fan and you watch football like I do, then Sunday night is Sunday night football. That doesn't change. Every Sunday night, the players may change, the teams may change, but every Sunday night during the football season, professional football season, you're guaranteed you're going to have a Sunday night football game. Hopefully, it's your team playing. But regardless of whether it's your team or not, a Sunday night football game will be going on streaming or on television, however you pull up your game. On Monday night, there's going to be a guaranteed Monday night football game. It may be different players, but on Monday night, football is going to be playing in this land of the US of A. On Thursday night, you're going to have playing again a professional NFL football game. It may or may not be your team, but a team will be playing on Thursday night. Okay. On Sunday afternoon, going into the evening, you're going to have your Sunday football game. That's where a whole bunch of games going to be played. From Sunday noon to about 4, 5 ish or so, you're going to have a whole bunch of different games being played throughout Sunday afternoon going into the evening. These are set schedules that do not deviate and do not change. You don't have to guess, are they playing on Monday or are they playing on Tuesday? Are they playing on Wednesday or are they playing on Friday? Sunday, you're going to get some football games in the afternoon. Monday night, you're going to get some football games. Thursday night, you're going to get some football games. That's guaranteed during the football season. So that creates to a football fan a regular scheduled programming that they can look forward to. They can plan their life around. They can plan their schedule like, okay, on Sunday nights, I got to be free. Monday nights, if I got to be free. Thursday nights, I got to be free because I got to watch the game. So as a content creator, as a digital creator, as a digital marketer, you have to adopt that same type of mindset and have a regularly scheduled programming that people can look forward to, and the algorithms reward you for that, and they push your content out there. Yes, they do. They would do that for you, and your audience will begin to know, over time. hey, he posts on Tuesday and Thursday, so let me get my butt on there Tuesday and Thursday to be ready to receive his content or her content or their content. Let me be ready. So that's what you have to do. You have to prepare a regularly scheduled programming week by week, whether that's, your blog post comes out on Wednesday, you put your latest YouTube video out on Monday, and then on Friday, you're dropping a podcast episode, or, you're going live like this or something. And you do that every week, week in, week out, month in, month out. You continue your regularly scheduled program, right? But to do that, sometimes, life be lifing. So what I want to talk about in this video, what I want to get to is the power of batch creating. So tonight is Sunday. It is 5:33 p.m. Now, regardless of what schedule you may choose, whether, twice a week or three times a week or even one time a week, something is better than nothing. But at a minimum, you at least got to post one time a week. It is so much powerful and better if you take a Sunday like right now and go ahead and batch create all your content for the week. Decide sometime during Sunday or early in the week what your theme is going to be for the upcoming week. If you want to go that way, come up with a theme for the week, and then you come up with your content for the whole week. So me, I post 3 times a week on YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So on a good Sunday like today, I'll go ahead and knock them videos out. And my videos usually I try to keep them around 20 minutes. So for me to produce 3 videos for the coming week, I just need an hour of time. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 3 videos, right? And then from those 3 videos, I repurpose them and I make my podcast episodes. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20. I got 3 podcast episodes, right? And then for some of those, I will transcribe them and turn them into blog posts. I can do that in minutes. And then what you can do is you can set it and done, meaning plug it into your scheduler where you upload it, and then you say, but post it on this day at this time. Post it on social media at this day at this time. Post the podcast on this day at this time. So on Sunday at any time during Sunday, right? You can have all your content created for the week. You can have your blog posts, your podcast, your YouTube videos. Heck, you can even work on your social media posts. Sometimes I don't do that because I like to post in real time in the moment as inspiration comes up my mind. But if you have a few social media posts that you have already in your mind that you want to go ahead and post for the coming week, you can go ahead and plug those in and set the scheduler to say, hey, on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., go ahead and post this social media post. On Thursday morning at 9 a.m. again, post this other social media post of me. And what that does is it frees you up from having to think every day, what do I post? What do I do today? What do I record? Or if you are a worker like I am still, or you're going to school like I am now, or you got children and family like I do, then sometimes that day creeps up on you and you may not have the time to do a video, even if it's just 20 minutes. When you're tired, and 20 minutes may be 20 minutes, but that seems like a lot of heavy lifting when you're tired and you've had a full day of work, children, responsibilities, and thus and so on. The last thing you're trying to do is sit down in front of a camera and record, or try to write a blog post, or think of something creative to put out there. Sometimes the day defeats you and content and digital creation just gets pushed to the wayside. So what this does is, on most people are off on Sunday. That's why I say Sunday. Most working people are off on Sunday. And if Sunday doesn't apply to you, maybe off on Saturday, then just apply the same technique to Saturday. But if you are regularly off on Sunday, you woke up rested, hopefully. You didn't have to get off work and then come home, you may have, had a full day of rest. You may be in good spirits because you enjoyed, you had a good breakfast or you had a good lunch if you eat breakfast and lunch. You're just in a very chill mode. If if you're spiritual, you may have went to your house of worship and you got yourself spiritually filled. So, Sunday is a good prime time where you're probably in your best optimal mood and your best energy wise. If you're off work and you just got to rest, Saturday night going into Sunday, you just rested. You woke up at your leisure, right? So use that time to go ahead and batch create your content. Maybe use Saturday for planning and preparation. Come up with your game plan on Saturday. Like, okay, these are the 2 or 3 YouTube videos I want to record, or the podcast. These are the podcasts that I want to record, and these are the points that I want to make. This is the blog post that I want to put out next week. These are a few social media posts that I want to put out next week, right? And then on Sunday, you execute. You go to your computer, your laptop, or your smartphone, or your tablet, however you record, right? And then you already have in mind the subject, the theme, the points you want to make. And then all you got to do is hit record. Boom. Speak your message. Save it. And I like to do it when I'm on a roll. I go ahead and do them back to back. So record, stop, save that, go right into your next message. If you already have the title, the subject, the points you want to make, go ahead and roll into the next video. Record it, stop it, save it. Go ahead and do your next video. If you do 3 videos a week, if you do 2 videos, you're already done. If you got 1 video, you're already done. But if you do 3 videos, go ahead and do it while you're in the energy and the mood and the spirit and you hyped up and fired up anyway. Go ahead and get all them videos out the way just like that. And that's only an hour of your time or less, depending on how long each video is. But if you do 10 to 20 minutes average videos, then you're talking about 30 minutes to an hour on a Sunday, and you got a week's worth of content. And then you can repurpose those videos, as I've spoken in other videos. I won't go to it here, but just briefly, all you have to do is really produce a video. And if you can look up my video on the Trinity as a content creator, not the spiritual Trinity, but the content creator Trinity, you can take a video and you can slice and dice that thing into multiple multiple pieces of content just from producing a video. So an hour worth of 30 minutes to an hour worth of recording videos can give you more than a week's worth of content across video, podcast, social media posts, carousel posts, download. You can do it all from a video. But if you do separate different things, you still want to write your blog post from scratch and this and that, and just add a little bit more time to that. But say an hour to 2 hours on Sunday, you can get all your content done for the week. And then during the week, see, you're free. You don't have to come up with nothing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Your content is already created, it's already scheduled, and you just sit back and let it go. And what you're doing now with the extra free time you just lifted is you can come up with other ideas for your next videos for next week, or your next blog post for next week, or your podcast, or whatever content you want to do for next week. You can use the free time you have in this week to go ahead and start preparing for the next week, right? And then what you do with the free time that you have is you're just promoting, you're just marketing now. Share your videos, share your blog posts, get in these Facebook and these social media groups, go on LinkedIn on these groups, and talk to people and be helpful to people. Don't spam, don't be pushy, don't be out there just throwing your content down people's throat, but go on these groups and these communities and just start talking to people. And then you can gently slide. Well, I just did a video talking about that this week. Let me put the link in the comments. Here's the video. Or I just did a blog post 2 weeks ago that was kind of talking about what we're talking about. Let me just, if you're interested in more, check out my blog post here. See, go be helpful first. And then when you can offer a solution, you offer a solution, but you're not spammy with offering your solution. You're genuinely showing up to help people. So with the free time, that's what you do the rest of the week. You just communicating with people, you're helping people, you're showing up, and that's how you do it, man. And then you build your audience over time, and you build love for yourself over time. So those are the things that you can think about on this Sunday, is to prepare now. Go ahead and record now. Go ahead and get your content going now. I know it's late, it's 5:42 p.m. and I just hit you with this information now, so you may be thinking it's a little too late, but it's always time to do something. If you still got a little energy in the tank, go ahead and try to do something. Even if you just record a video tonight, even if you start writing a blog post tonight, even if you write 2 or 3 social media posts and schedule those 2 or 3 social media posts, go ahead and do that. Just do something to create and put your content out there tonight, so that you can have your easier week that is coming up. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to give to you and to inspire you with, that the week belongs to those who prepare today. Let's say that one more time. The upcoming week belongs to those who prepare today. So every week, just go ahead and dedicate your Sunday, an hour or two, to go ahead and batch create your content, get it out the way, schedule it, have it ready to go, and then just be the winner all the rest of the week. And if you follow this strategy, right, you will be able to be consistent with your content. As I opened up the video, I talked about, being consistent, having that consistent programming and that schedule, so your audience can look forward to and the algorithm can look forward to. If you follow this strategy, then if your week is chaotic or not, you've already created your content on Sunday or the weekend, let's say the weekend, and you've scheduled your content for the week, and you're good to go. See how easy that is? Work smarter, not harder. Go ahead and hit that record button tonight. Go ahead and write something up. Go ahead and create something up tonight. Go ahead and schedule it. And when the week comes up and you see how easy it is, that I ain't got to do no more heavy lifting the rest of the week as far as creating. Everything is created, is already scheduled. I've had days where I forgot to I forgot to post. I recorded, but I forgot to post. That's why you got to schedule in advance. I mean, life. I forgot to post the done video to the next day. So recording, batch, schedule ahead of time, win ahead of time. All right. So this is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. Again, I am streaming through Facebook. I am streaming through YouTube, talking to my family and audience on both of those channels. I hope you enjoyed what you heard tonight, and you would take it to heart, and you will put some things in action and go ahead and win the week. Check me out at digitalmarketingwithmustafa.com. That is my one-stop shop website, which will connect you with my blog, my podcast, videos, my ebooks, my downloads. I also do consultation. I like to talk to you one-on-one to help put together your strategy, to hear you out, to help bring clarity. We can set up something to, help you win, or just flesh this out further in your own reality. Um, that's at digitalmarketingwithmustafa.com. You can consult with me one-on-one, and we can figure this out. And there's a fee for that, but it's so comprehensive. My consulting is not just a one and done. I talk to you and I never talk to you again and leave you out there in the wild. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna follow up with you, send you a customized program of action. We're gonna have a follow-up email in case you missed something during the call. We can even provide the video recording if you need to rewind and hear something that I said or you said. We can provide that as well. This is a comprehensive one-on-one consulting. So book that consult at digitalmarketingwithmustafa.com. Follow me on social media. The Digital Domination Tribe. That's my website. And let's continue to win, fam. This video has been, I'm coming up on 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and land the plane. Just wanted to give you that final information to follow up with me on my website. And I'll see you at another date. Have a great evening, everyone. Peace.